So this video will explain 2 games, 5 nice things and 10 nice things. So we're going to start with 5 nice things, a variation. We're going to build up through different games, playing 5 nice things. So we have player 1 and we have player 2. And we need a series of dot cards. And because we've only got 5 nice things, my dot cards are 1, 2 and 3 mixed up. Okay. So player 1 takes a card from the top of the pile. 1, 2. So from their pile of 5 nice things, they take 1, 2 away and pass them to the partner. It's the partner's turn to roll or to take a card.
3. 1, 2, 3.
So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might compare. My partner's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 6. So who has more and who has fewer? I play again, and we keep playing, and we might say we keep playing until one player loses and loses all their nice things, or one player loses by having all the nice things. And at the end of the game, having played a few rounds, we'll play one more round. So I've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm sabotaging or I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I pass those 3 to my partner.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
And at the point where we stop the game, if there's no winner, as in somebody hasn't lost all the jewels, all the nice things, or someone hasn't got all of the jewels, we can just compare amounts and match them with numerals. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my partner has
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we could say that we have equivalent 5 and 5. Okay, the next variation of the game is to use 5 nice things, but with a tens frame. So here's our tens frame. Because there are 5 and 5, there are 10 spaces within our tens frame. And we place our 5 nice things on our tens frame. We can immediately see that we have 5 nice things and 5 empty boxes. So we begin to build this structure for 5 and 5 and how this makes 10. Again, we still play with our dot cards. Take 1. So I remove 1. It's easier for me to see the structure when I've got my tens frame there. And now we can see we have 5 and 1 more makes 6. So we're going back and forth. And again, we continue to play the game. The next stage for the game, we could match with numerals, but equally we could begin to record with equations as we move through. So we both start with our 5 nice things. 1, 2. I may begin to sabotage and recognise instantly there are 2. So I remove 1, 2. I've taken away 2 from my 5. So I would write the equation 5 take away 2. That is equivalent to 1, 2, 3. Equally, my partner has an addition equation. He started with 5 and he added 2, and that's equivalent to 7. My partner's turn.
One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I had 7. And I take away 3. And that is equivalent to 4.
I had 3, and we know that because that was my total previously. And I added another 3, and I can see my structure for 6 as 5 and 1, but it's also 3 and 3 is equivalent to 6. I might also see, as I look at the tens frame, that a structure of 2 and 4. So the tens frame creates different forums for us seeing the different structures. So those are the different levels of playing 5 nice things. We're going to now explain to you 10 nice things. So for 10 nice things, we need 2 tens frames. We're going to record in the same way, but we might start the game without the tens frames, just like we did with the 5 nice things, but we're just going to immediately model with the tens frame and keeping record. So we need the second tens frame because obviously our numbers are going to grow as we pass back and forth. So we put all 10 on our first tens frame because we have our 10 and we want to constantly reinforce the 10. So I roll my dice this time, so I've got bigger numbers, 1, 2, or I might sabotage the 2, so I give my partner 2. My equation was 10 as my start, and I took away 2, and that's equivalent to 8. And I can see my structure for 8 as 4 and 4. Let's see it very clearly.
10 plus 2 is equivalent to 12.
And we can see clearly the 10 and structure, so we can really see the value of using the tens frames for this game. We'll just play one more round. So I have 5, I instantly recognise that as 5. I know there are 4 and 1 more, so I know I've passed my partner 5. Oh, I think you were supposed to pass to me, weren't you? Well done.
Three. 1, 2, 3. So I had 12, and I took away 3, and I was left with 9.
And here we can see that 9 is 1 less than 10. So we're building our structures for 9 and seeing how close it is to 10. Equally, I had 8 and I've added 3. 1, 2, 3. So we have the 10 and 1. So we're building that structure again for the teen numbers. So 8, and we added 3, and now we have 10 and 1, which is 11.